Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about side hustles, and we're talking about 7 side hustles that you can start today, specifically online. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, remember to hit the thumbs up button so I know that you liked it. And whilst you're there, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because then you'll stay up to date with everything that's happening on this channel. Regular videos almost every single day talking about how you can make money online, how you can start businesses, how you can strive to improve. So let's talk about this video. We're talking about side hustles, and we're talking about specifically the online ones, because in this day and age, making money is somewhat easy. There are a lot of side hustles out there in the offline world that pretty much anyone can do. If you've got a car or you've got a bike, you can deliver food. Okay, so you can sign up to one of those programs and you can deliver food. You can deliver other stuff. You can, if you've got a car, you can be an Uber driver. If you can walk dogs, you can, if you can speak another language, you can play an instrument. You can teach kids how to do these skills. Pretty simple. If you've got any form of education, you can help these kids with their schoolwork and charge money. I remember back in the day, I had a friend who could play guitar, and he used to get about £18 per hour teaching people in the local area how to play the guitar. And he used to do that quite a lot. Once one day, one lesson per day. He was making good money, and he was only a teenager at that time. Okay, so there are loads of different side gigs you can do, but as I say, in this video, specifically in this video, we're talking about what you can do online. Okay, and we're talking about things that have the potential to scale as well. So let's go through these. As I say, we're going to be talking about 7, and we're going to go up to my favorite one at the end of the video, so make sure you stay around for that. So let's just get the list to refresh my memory. I've just crossed it off. Right, okay, so the first one that we're going to be talking about is a social media marketing consultant or manager. Now, in this space, there's actually a lot of different aspects of things that you can do, okay? And these skills are not particularly difficult that you can do, and the money that you can make is quite big. Now, you can do this for a variety of different businesses. You can do this for local businesses, specifically local businesses. They're, some of them are not going to be that great online. They're not even going to have an online presence. So you've got the ability to communicate with these guys and say, look, you haven't got a Facebook page, you haven't got a Twitter page, you don't have a particularly good website. I can go out and do that for you. And then I can, once a week, I can update these profiles with posts, images, and the things that you can't do, you can go over to Fiverr, SEO Clerks, and get these done for a very small fee, and then charge them, a monthly retaining fee for doing this. In terms of social media, you can offer services where you could, post daily content on behalf of these people. So being a social media manager, consultant, really damn easy. Building someone's Instagram profile just using the same tactics. There's so many tools for automation, automatically, load up all the content for, if we collect a load of content, maybe 30 different posts, loads of images, then we just spend a short period of time setting it all up for automation, and then it can be sent out to Twitter, set up on Facebook, without us having to be there all the time. And we've taken the fee at the beginning of the month. We're updating their website. There's so many different things that we can do. In terms of local marketing, there is tons of stuff. If you check out the channel, there's a video that's all about starting your own digital marketing agency, something like that, I think I've called it. Check out that video for more on that. So let's move on to the second one. Now the second one's an interesting one because it's something that I think a lot of people have done, something that we've done in the past back in the day, and I know I have a good friend who does this on a regular, and that is reselling event tickets. So times change now in terms of the entertainment business, where it's all about the live shows, and that is how entertainers make their money. Like musicians, they're not making their money from selling the tracks because they're all going on download, they're being streamed. There's a lot less money in selling the record. Okay, it's all about the live shows. And what has changed is that people are absolutely desperate to go to all of these shows. So there's a complete over demand. So if you can get in and get these tickets, think about how many shows there are all around the world. If you bought a few tickets and you were resold them at 50% increase, as I say, we've done this in the past. And the fact is that I've been on the other end of things where, I've been desperate to go to some form of show, and I've ended up paying, 5 times the retail price for it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, we've spent hundreds of pounds or hundreds of dollars actually, to see an event, when the retail price was something like $40 or whatever. We spent about $500 on the tickets because we were in town, we wanted to see that show. So it's very, very easy to get involved in that. You just have to look out for tickets and see when they're going on sale and buying them basically, and then put them up for grabs on StubHub, these sorts of places. Good way to make money that. The next thing is domain reselling. I've spoken a lot about this in the last week or so. If you check out the channel, there's a couple of videos where I talk about, making money from domains, and there's a couple of ways of doing it. You can search to find really cool domains that no one has and then try and sell them. And then you can also look out for domains that have expired, so domains that were in use, that were getting traffic, were getting sales, and then the owners just decided, I've given up on that. You can check out the stats and then decide if you want to purchase the expired domain and then utilize it, because one, it's got all that traffic that's come in, those links, replace those links, redirect the actual site. As I say, there's a couple of videos on the channel that go in depth in that, and it's well worth checking it out because it's a fantastic side hustle that you can get involved in. So we're going to go into some real nuts and bolts now, and we're going to be talking about blogging. Now blogging, a lot of people think, oh Lee, no, not blogging, it's like impossible. But trust me, people make a lot of money from blogging because of the way that Google works and the whole ranking system. People put stuff in and, the results come back. People click on these sites. You can use tools like Keywords Everywhere, and when you do a search on Google, it tells you how many people have searched for that term this month. And then you can look at the websites that are ranking, and are they really ranking for those terms, or are they just ranking out of, by accident? Do you think that if you use your ability to rank a page, really SEO it up really, really well, could you outrank them? So really, really powerful method. And the fact that with a blog, you've got so many ways to monetize it. You can put ads on it, a variety of different ways. You can get opt-ins, you can recommend things, you can do so many different things. You can build links to all over the place. So it's really, really powerful. Now, next one we're going to talk about is YouTube. This is the side gig that everyone wants to do, everyone wants to achieve in. And the fact is, there's no barrier to entry, and you can literally do it about anything. If you have a skill or a talent, you can create videos about it. If you just like sharing your life, you can do that as a vlogger. If you like playing games or like showing things, you like showing what you've bought, you can create videos on YouTube, and the limits are endless. The rewards are amazing. and you can monetize it again in so many different ways, through the advertising and through, you know, affiliate marketing, your description, getting people to buy links, recommending stuff. It's pretty damn powerful. Okay, so the next one, which I believe could be the last, let's have a look. Oh no, we've got 2 left. We have got 2. So the next thing that is a side gig that anyone can get involved in is dropshipping. Now, dropshipping is essentially the process of finding products that are manufactured elsewhere, buying them, and then selling them at a profit. But the trick is that you sell the market, you market them and sell them before you own them. So when you get your orders, you then go to the, you sell something for $20. You get that $20, then you go ahead to the manufacturer and you buy it for $2, and you get them to ship it directly to your customer. And then you have that $18 profit. So you have that $18 profit, and you haven't dealt with any of the delivery or anything. You haven't had to hold any stock, any of those sorts of problems that you could have. You don't have a warehouse, packaging, all that sort of stuff. Someone else has done it and you gain the profit. So depending on what the profit is, depends on how much you can invest in marketing and how much you can put ads in, you know. So it's amazingly powerful. And again, you know, I've spoken about this strategy in another one of my videos called Selling Silly Stuff Online, I think it's called. So it's well worth checking out that video if that's something that you like, that sounds interesting, particularly the way that we recommend it, because we recommend selling it through a pre-built funnel. And the reason why is because then you get more money per customer. Most people recommend selling in a store, and you know it's like when you go for a store, you start looking at something, you get distracted, you click on something else, and before you know it, you're back on YouTube watching some sort of video. You know, you haven't bought anything. So if you go through the sales funnel, and particularly these built-in funnels that we recommend in that video, you know, you're going to get more money per sale. So check that out. So now we're moving on to number 1, the number 1 side hustle that we recommend, or I recommend, and that is building a list. Again, you've heard it time and time again. The whole phrase, the money is in the list. Okay, the money is in the list. Okay, you know, if you've got an email list and you've got a list of subscribers, the likelihood is that you're going to be able to get every one of those people on your list to make some form of purchase over the space of a year, and that equates to, you know, somewhere around about $1 per subscriber per month. Okay, so if you think about that, you know, if you can end up getting 5,000 subscribers onto your list, you know, out of those 5,000, you might be able to recommend that, you know, 50 of them, you know, buy a $20 product, you know, and you've got, you know, a decent amount of cash coming back. You know, and there's so many ways to build your list, you know, through, you know, advertising it, through YouTube videos, social media. It all depends on what the end goal is of what you're trying to promote. But the beauty of it is it has to be congruent. So how you're promoting, how you're building your brand and your profile has to be congruent with what you're initially selling. You know, and that's what we teach in the Ultimate Commissions Club, the ultimatecommissionsclub.com. You know, we talk about making commissions, okay? And it's a very seamless process where you have an opt-in and you're giving something away, and the something that you're giving away is training on how to do the system, and the system is free. You know, and then they're on the list, and then we can send them emails and messages, you know, whenever we've got something to share with these people, you know, and then they'll do the same thing. Okay, so it's a fantastic thing to try, well worth checking out. So, you know, as I said, Ultimate Commissions Club. So there we go. We're going through like seven side hustles that anyone can do today. Let's just quickly go through them. Let's get the old phone out and see what I've written down, because my memory is shocking. So the first one was social media marketing, consultant, manager, you know, helping out local businesses with their, you know, their online presence basically, and charging good money. And the fact is, you know, the hack is that you can get other people to do the work. The second one is reselling concert tickets. You know, there's so much demand for these that you're going to be able to make profit. The second one is domain reselling. You know, finding domains that have expired or ones that have got really cool names that no one's thought of, and then putting them in front of people that want to buy domains. Then we've got blogging. you know, ranking pages on Google about really cool keywords that are relevant to products that are being sold. Then we've got YouTube. You know, there's hundreds of different YouTube things that we can do. You could be all day talking about YouTube, and I think I've even spoken about it in a video before. Drop shipping, you know, selling products, making a massive profit, not dealing with stock. That's really cool. And the last one was list building, you know. So, you know, affiliate marketing 101. That's what we do here. So I hope this video has been really useful to you. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, and we'll see you soon for another video.